This video discusses using Gmail as a CRM or customer relationship management tool. I've set up an account called Pasadena Now CRM for our customer service person to work off of and through. And what you'll see is my suggestion is that when that individual contacts a client, they compose an email, and I'm going to just go in here right now and do that. So what I'd like to suggest is a couple things. First of all, that we use canned responses, and that we will pre-arrange under canned responses a number of particular templates that would relate to whether they've just made a contact, whether they have information that they just are now gathering about an upcoming event, for example, or whether the information is a follow-up for the salesman to do in person. We'll have standard templates which we'll insert into the body of the email. This will be done while the caller, the customer service person, is talking to the customer. They'll fill this information out, and what they'll do also is they will then direct the response to the appropriate department. It may be to the events editor, or it may be to me for salesman follow-up. There are a number of places that we will be directing their emails. And at the same time that this is being done and they're filling out this information, it's possible for them to go right ahead after they've filled out the information in the canned response. I'm just putting in some blank words here. This will be like their response that I'm showing you right here. And then underneath that, it's possible for the customer service person to immediately, at the same time, click on the button that says invitation. And when the person does that, what they're going to do is they're going to insert the next action that needs to be taken in the process. This is the function where they decide what needs to be done next. The invitation will pop up, and my screen is running really slowly for some reason, but as you know, with invitation, it allows you to schedule the next event on your calendar and to invite and notify other people at the same time. So they will, on the what line, type in what needs to be done next. They will type in when, and they will also notify who, which might be me, the salesman, to do it, as well as the location it needs to be done in, etc. They will also then specify the calendar that needs to be affected, and they'll insert the invitation into the body of their email. What this does is, what we're doing is we are able to, at the same time that we've recorded the information by a canned response and therefore conformed to the questions which need to be answered and asked, and making a record of it, we are also able to email this to the affected parties and schedule a follow-up event on the calendar, all with one email. This is pretty impressive and accomplishes a lot of things simultaneously that we need to accomplish. Furthermore, once this has been sent, it is also possible to go in and convert this to a document. You go into the sent mail area, you open up the file folder, and you then immediately and I'm going to, of course, discard this because we're now going to do a different point altogether I wanted to show you. And that is under the sent email, you're able to open it up, and there is a place where you can turn it into a document. So if we, for example, open up one of these old ones, and we're reading what we have just sent out now, this one follows a potential layout for a contact form. This is a previous sample. Sorry, my system is running so slowly, but there is a button which allows you to convert that into a document as well. What that will do, of course, is that'll also place that document in the Google's Docs. And I'm just going to shine right on because I'm having trouble with my system. It's running way too slow to show the point to you. But nonetheless, my basic point is that the email can be used to, here we go, you can see right there, create a document where my cursor is. So that means that after it's been sent, you do have the possibility of creating a document, and once that document is created, you can, over in Google Documents, assign it to the customer file folder. So it becomes not only an email record, but you also have a document, a Google Doc record of what occurred. These are all ideas for using the Google Documents, Calendar, and Gmail suite as a way to replace customer service information. In fact, you can see right there, there's the form that has been turned into a document from an email, and it can then be put under customers. It can be put into the file folder for the Elements customer, as an example. These are all ideas on how to use Google for customer service.